Ever tapped your Tangerine Client Card and wondered, just for a split second, if that quick beep was actually safe? I mean, it's so easy, right? Just a tap and you're done. No PIN, no signature, just magic. Or is it? We live in a world where convenience often comes with a nagging question mark, especially when it comes to our finances. Contactless payments, those seemingly effortless transactions, have become the norm. But with that ease comes the inevitable. Is it truly secure? Are we just blindly trusting technology that could potentially leave us vulnerable? Let's face it, we've all heard the horror stories. The whispers of card skimming, data breaches, and the general unease of not quite understanding how this whole contactless thing works. You might have even experienced that slight jolt of anxiety when you see the tap to pay symbol, wondering if you're making a wise choice. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about understanding. It's about demystifying the technology that we use every single day. Because when it comes to your hard-earned money, you deserve to know exactly what's going on. So, let's dive deep into the world of Tangerine Client Card contactless payments. We're going to unpack the technology, examine the security measures, and ultimately answer the question, are they safe? First, let's understand the basics. Contactless payments, like those made with your Tangerine Client Card, rely on near-field communication, or NFC. It's a short-range wireless technology that allows devices to communicate when they're very close to each other, usually within a few centimeters. Think of it like a very short-range Wi-Fi. When you tap your card, it sends encrypted data to the payment terminal, and the terminal sends back an authorization request to your bank. This happens in a fraction of a second. Now, here's where the security comes in. The data transmitted during a contactless transaction is encrypted. This means that if someone were to intercept the signal, they wouldn't be able to decipher the information without the encryption key. This encryption is crucial, as it protects your sensitive information from unauthorized access. Tangerine, like other major financial institutions, utilizes industry-standard encryption protocols to ensure the security of these transactions. This includes tokenization, which replaces your actual card number with a unique token for each transaction. This token is useless to anyone who might try to steal it, as it can only be used for that specific transaction. But encryption and tokenization are just the beginning. The Tangerine Client Card also features an EMV chip, which provides an additional layer of security. This chip generates a unique code for each transaction, making it extremely difficult to counterfeit or clone your card. Beyond the card itself, Tangerine employs sophisticated fraud detection systems that monitor transactions for suspicious activity. These systems analyze patterns and flag anything that seems out of the ordinary, such as unusually large purchases or transactions from unfamiliar locations. If something looks suspicious, Tangerine may contact you to verify the transaction. Another layer of protection is the transaction limit. In Canada, for example, there's a limit of $250 for contactless payments. This means that for purchases exceeding this amount, you'll need to enter your PIN or use another payment method. This limit helps to minimize potential losses in case your card is lost or stolen. Furthermore, you have the option to set up transaction alerts through your Tangerine mobile app. This allows you to receive notifications for every transaction made with your card, giving you real-time visibility into your spending and enabling you to quickly identify any unauthorized activity. Now, let's talk about the practical side of things. How can you, as a Tangerine client, further enhance the security of your contactless payments? First and foremost, keep your card safe. Just like any other payment card, you should treat your Tangerine Client Card with care. Avoid leaving it unattended, and be mindful of where you use it. Secondly, regularly review your transaction history. The Tangerine mobile app makes it easy to track your spending and identify any suspicious activity. If you notice anything unusual, contact Tangerine immediately. Thirdly, take advantage of the security features offered by Tangerine. Set up transaction alerts, enable two-factor authentication for your online banking, and regularly update your app to ensure you have the latest security patches. Fourthly, be aware of your surroundings. While contactless payments are generally safe, it's still important to be vigilant. Be cautious when using your card in crowded areas, and be wary of anyone who seems to be observing you too closely. Fifthly, understand the limitations of contactless. Remember the $250 limit. If you're making a large purchase, you'll need to use your PIN or another payment method. This can actually be a security advantage. Sixthly, educate yourself. Stay informed about the latest security threats and best practices for protecting your financial information. Tangerine provides resources and information on its website and through its customer support channels. Let's address some common misconceptions about contactless payments. You might have heard that someone can steal your card information just by walking past you with a special device. While this is theoretically possible, it's highly unlikely in practice. The short range of NFC technology and the encryption used make it extremely difficult for someone to steal your data without being very close to your card. Another myth is that contactless payments are more vulnerable to fraud than other payment methods. In reality, contactless payments are just as secure, if not more so, than traditional card payments. The encryption and tokenization used in contactless transactions provide robust protection against fraud. Some people worry that they might accidentally make a payment just by having their card near a terminal. However, the card needs to be very close to the terminal for a transaction to occur, and the terminal needs to be actively requesting a payment. And finally, some worry that if someone steals their card, they can just tap away until the card is empty. But remember the $250 limit, the fraud detection, and transaction alerts. All of these are in place to prevent this. If you have any concerns about the security of your Tangerine Client Card or contactless payments, don't hesitate to contact Tangerine customer support. They can provide you with more information and answer any questions you may have. Ultimately, the safety of contactless payments, like any financial transaction, depends on a combination of technology and personal responsibility. Tangerine has implemented robust security measures to protect your information, but it's also up to you to take steps to safeguard your card and monitor your transactions. The reality is that contactless payments have become a secure and convenient way to pay for goods and services. The technology has evolved significantly in recent years, and financial institutions like Tangerine have invested heavily in security measures to protect their clients. So, to answer the initial question, are contactless payments using your Tangerine Client Card safe? The answer is a resounding yes, provided you are aware and take the basic steps to protecting your card. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.